I'm actually proud of a number of things that we, as a merchant bank, that we are able to land this.
For us at FSDH, we believe in supporting women, we support the nation. Women are the bedrock of the nation.
For women in business, we say to you that FSDH Merchant Bank is the place to be, because we have spent time to look at challenges in the space, and we have crafted and continue to craft propositions that will meet and address your business need at every stage of growth.
We want to provide these women the tools they need to survive in their business, to thrive in their business, and also to expand in their business with programs like this.
Over the years, just sitting with a number of female entrepreneurs, it became clear to me that the women in business were a bit disadvantaged. What I found out in having various conversations were a number of women, as they ramp up and grow their business, it was difficult for them to scale up for a number of reasons. One really was around the requirements of banks in terms of having collateral. For them to then access loans.
In FSDH, our journey in women and the women economy started a while ago. We've always supported women in FSDH. I mean, if you look at the top management, you find that our previous MD was a woman, our current MD is a woman. I'm an executive director and I'm a female, and we have lots of females as directors and management, senior and junior management spread across the network of FSDH.
The FSDH Women in Business Initiative, also called the FSDH WIBI, it stands as a beacon of our unwavering commitment to empower women entrepreneurs in their business journeys.
FSDH has put together an amazing program for women running their businesses in Nigeria. And this program takes men through capacity building, both physically and online. It takes them through networking sessions. And lastly, but most importantly, it takes them through personalized one-on-one business advisory services with consultants.
Our journey into supporting women businesses had always been informal, but we decided to put a formal structure around it in 2021, where we started the FSDH Women in Business Initiative.
Interestingly, one of the first sessions I had, what I did was to pull a number of women in different sectors into a room and say, look, let me just hear from you what you want your bank to do for you. So it was a focus group session. And that group came up with a number of things. One of the funny things that I heard from the women was that I don't have any collateral, my children are my collateral. And so I can't go to the bank with my children to put down as assets. So I don't have anything that I've built up. So the journey for me started, I would say, really at that point, where I then felt that it was critical for us to do something to help the women scale up their business, properly articulate what their business plans and objectives were, and just generally help them be a better version of their business self. And just having those conversations for me spur up that interest and my desire to see a number of women become the future female Dangotes of Nigeria. I had a conversation with a few women, both internally and externally, and we said, look, let's go the approach of a focus group again, and even understand what the women in FSDH, the clients in FSDH that were female, would require. So the journey started with us doing that. testing it and understanding what the needs were.
After organizing focus group sessions for entrepreneurs, women-led businesses, we came out with unique propositions, and from that we built our desk and crafted a proposition. And that proposition rests on three pillars. One, it rests on access to finance. Two, access to networks. And then three, access to capacity building, which we realized that a lot of businesses, but more especially female businesses, which have historically been sidelined or sidetracked, if you will, needed to be able to have those kind of accesses, needed to be able to build off those kind of interventions to be able to leverage and move forward and get traction and thrive into this economy.
And this initiative is actually built on three main props. One, enabling women have access to finance, enabling women have access to advisory services and financial services, and thirdly, enabling women to have access to networks where they typically do not have.
I have learned so much in the past 4 hours than I have in the past 5 years of being in this business, and I must say that FSDH is doing an amazing job. It just reminds me of a quote by Melinda Gates that says that if you invest in a woman, you're investing in everyone else.
Once we decided we were going to do this, we came up with certain pillars that were critical for us. So we knew that the women needed access to finance, access to knowledge, access to markets. And those really are the three main pillars, even though the lifestyle we mentioned also forms a part of what we want to do.
So at FSDH, what we've done beyond career progression, which we believe is important, we've made it possible for our women to, express themselves, grow in their careers. But beyond growing in their careers, we believe that empowerment is not just, responsibilities on the job. We've been able to do a lot more because we believe that for every individual, total balance is important.
Why did we go into this? For us at FSDH, we believe in supporting women. We support the nation. Women are the bedrock of the nation. Support one woman and you support a family. And that's why we decided to continue our journey into supporting the women or the she economy.
So on the access to finance, again, remember my story around women saying they didn't have collateral. We thought, how do we deal with this matter? So there were the issues around guarantees, providing guarantees for loans, similar to what insurance does. So we then accessed one of our partners, and it's really a lot about partnerships and collaboration. So we accessed one of our international partners, the African Guarantee Fund. And what that fund has done for us is enable us minimize the risk of doing business or giving loans to female entrepreneurs. So we have that. We also have some other partners like the Impact Guarantee Fund that helps to minimize the credit risk on the facilities that we give to women. And that has been quite successful. So as we continue to build that portfolio, that guarantee is there to help cushion the effect of adverse, if there is any potential loss that comes as a result of giving women that financial support. In
terms of non-financial services intervention, we have been able to run 2 programs. The first program was in partnership with the Enterprise Development Center. And first we reached out to a lot of women, again, based on the feedback we received from the focus group session. So we reached out to a number of women and we were able to qualify about 25 women-owned businesses. And we brought into a cohort where we were very deliberate in the interventions that we led. Again, this is non-financial services intervention, so advisory services, but at the head of this is coaching. So a one-on-one coaching for every female business who are at different stages in their growth. So that coaching is really, really very important.
Our journey into the WIBI, the Women in Business initiative, was actually very structured and focused and directional. In FSDH, being a merchant bank, we found out that most of our clients are actually top corporates. But if you look at the corporates sit on the top of the value chain. Down the network of the value chain, the people who actually support this value chain of corporates are mainly entrepreneurs driven by women. You find that women are a lot of women are seen as the distributors, they are seen as the suppliers and the contractors. For us, we also found that it made sense to focus, despite being a merchant bank and focusing on the top end of the value chain, to focus on the value chain of our anchors. And that's when we decide to put a structured approach around supporting these women.
On the pillar of access to knowledge, we have a yearly program, which we, is our flagship event that comes up on a yearly basis in November. We try and tie it around the Women Entrepreneurial Day, where we then bring women into the room and have conversations around the theme for the year. And interestingly, this year we're also going to have it again, and we find out that the number of women that attend the events find it very useful. We line up a decent list of successful women at various pillars, women that have been successful in business, in their careers, and in different areas and spheres of life. And they come again to talk to other women as a source of encouragement, and also building the knowledge base of the women both in our community and those even outside our community. So that is something that we're quite proud of, and we plan to continue to do it year in, year out, because we've seen the impact that has had on a number of our women.
And we also curated and executed some innovative programs in collaboration with IFC World Bank and WIBI Capital. So it's primarily for the female-led tech startups. We want to get them ready for investment. So that's why we have the investment readiness modules. We also have financial management courses that we are taking them through. So we want to ensure that they can pitch their business to any investors, and the investors will really be interested in investing in their business. So that's why we are taking them through this 9 weeks long program. There's also a pitch competition with a grant of $10,000. So basically, we just want to provide them with capacity building, the right knowledge, the right skills that they need to expand their business and get investors to buy in.
As of now, we are running our second cohort, which is in partnership with IFC, International Finance Corporation. We are also working with WIBI Capital. And this is focused now on tech entrepreneurs, so female-led tech entrepreneurs. And we are helping them again with capacity building, non-financial services again, to ensure that they are groomed and they go through the right process leading up to a pitch. So where they have to be able to stand before investors to pitch their business ideas, how do they do it properly? How do they do it in the right way? And that's what we've been working on. So again, we extended invites to a whole community of female tech-driven businesses, from which we selected 15.
We also have another initiative where in association with the IFC, we are supporting a cohort of 15 women founders. And what we are doing is we are giving them the tools, we are educating them, we are hand-holding them, and we are going to give them access to finance to develop and grow their business.
So that doesn't just appear that we are just talking and we are not doing anything. We decided to put our money where our mouth is. And this year, we started a program which we tagged the Female Founders Session, where we partnered with IFC and WIBI Capital to provide some seed capital for some tech female entrepreneurs. And that we are going to announce the winner at our events later in the month.
The learnings have been interesting, and when you take the learnings from the WIBI seminar, you look at the WIBI desk that we've established, the key learnings have been that women-led businesses really have the short end of the stick. you know, and a lot has to be deliberately done in planning and in execution to ensure that we begin to reduce the gaps that have been created. And key learnings are capacity building. Just because a woman is led to start a business and she even has the financial muscle to start does not necessarily mean that she has the capacity or the intellectual knowledge or the specific insight in that industry, or even the know-how to run a business. So there you have financial intervention, non-financial services intervention coming up, and we play very big in that area.
On the Women Business Impact Program, we partnered with EDC, that's the Enterprise Development Center, to train 25 women on essential business management courses, which includes financial management, which include, you know, outsourcing, human resources, accounting, and you know, taxes and all of that. We also, it also included practical learning. They had one-on-one session with their like-minded female entrepreneurs, networking. Also included business advisory sessions, which we paired these women with coaches that would take them through, walk them through the difficulties, the challenges that they have in their business. Because we are aware that entrepreneurship can be a solitary journey and it's filled with challenges. So we are providing these tools for these women to ensure that they thrive in their business and to also accelerate their business growth.
We also realize that, look, a number of women, again, do not even understand. Some women do not understand their financials. So we thought, put them in the classroom. You know, beyond the seminars and co, put them in the house, let them get their hands dirty. And we had a partnership with the Pan-African University, EDC, you know, this year, and we had the first cohort of a decent number of women. I think we were like 30, 40 women. We put in a classroom, and we had a number of lecturers, both classroom lecturers and people who had real-life experience, come to just share their experiences and teach them on how to just improve, both on financial knowledge, marketing, and a wide range of areas. Feedback again, excellent. Do we plan to do this again? Yes, yes, and yes. You know, so that's also something that we're very happy about.
FSDH WIBI, that's the Women in Business Initiative, we are very big on building a robust ecosystem for women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. We feel we've been able to create a community of women that they know actually, they are goal-driven and they know the right steps and the right direction to take in expanding their business. So that's why we partner with recognized organizations like the Enterprise Development Center and IFC, because we want to give these women the ability to expand their network. We also want to enrich our programs to ensure that every pain point in a woman's business is addressed. That is why we are very specific about the business advisory sessions that we conducted throughout the program.
Our annual Women in Business WIBI, if you will, WIBI forum or seminar, and that happens every year, and it's really been of great impact. This is the 3.0 version, and might I just say you're invited to connect online when that goes. When we go live on the 30th of November. And again, it's an opportunity to showcase how we are passionate about the female business, female-driven businesses, and about the kind of support that we bring to bear for these women, for these businesses. So for example, on the financial side, on our loan portfolio, we have a loan which for most businesses, businesses which do not require collateral. So what we did for the female-owned businesses is that they are able to access this loan type at a fairly significant discount than what other businesses will be able to access it at. So that's one. Two, we have also accessed intervention funds from different DFIs. And one of particular mention is going at 15%, significantly discounted just for female-owned businesses. So these are some of the things we are looking to bring to bear, or we have prepared rather to bring to bear, to enhance the growth of female-led businesses.
My name is Ejide Akimbi. I'm co-founder and CEO of Materials Pro.
My name is Olakpeju Uma. I am the founder of My Food Angels, a social commerce platform that connects ready buyers to markets.
My journey as an entrepreneur in fintech in Nigeria has been one for the books, right? Because I have so many stories to tell. We can talk about the early days where we were, bootstrapping our way through the first few customers. I have stories about products that have failed. I have stories about products that have succeeded. But within the context of working as a sole female founder with men, I think that at the core of it all, we want the same thing without the bells and whistles of gender or male dominance. And so I try to sort of concentrate on those things that we agree on and learn through the process, because the truth is it's still a journey and I'm grateful to be on it.
So my journey as an entrepreneur started from a personal pain point. That has really helped me stay focused on my purpose. But in the male-dominated space, I work in the construction industry. I would say it's a double one for me. Being in tech, very male-dominated. Being in construction industry, you have to really muzzle it out with males every now and then. So the few things for me is like I try not to be offended easily. Yeah, you get to a space and people feel like, she's a lady. And the other thing, you have to continue to play to your strengths. Those things that give you an edge is what you want to focus on, and you stay to that.
My business has been in operation for the past 3 years, and we cover all through Lagos and some other parts of Nigeria. My Food Angels is a social commerce platform that moves food from the farmers and markets and moves it directly to the consumers.
Sycamore is a tech-enabled financial services platform that is geared to democratize the access to credit in Nigeria and Africa with time. Right. To date, we have disbursed over 20 billion naira to working Nigerians in business and professionals. And we also have products that are opportunities for savvy investors to, be able to get competitive returns on their investments.
Materials Pro is an e-procurement and supply chain platform for home builders. We basically enable home builders with everything that they need to succeed. That can be as regards their building materials, to their logistics, to streamlined operations. Also, it can also be finance. So we basically ensure that it's faster, seamless, more convenient, and transparent for home builders to access the building materials that they need to deliver projects on time and on budget.
Well, the Female Founders Growth Program was very key. At the time when I saw the announcement, I was at the stage where I needed to begin to look for investors for our company. And so when I saw the flyer, I was just really glad to jump on it. And I'd say that it's been very, very instrumental for us to even become investment ready. I'm literally very excited about the program.
What inspired me to join the Female Founders Growth Program? I think for me it was just visibility, to enable the work that we do in Sycamore to be seen on bigger platforms, and really just growth in my personal career journey as well. So the quest for visibility was one of the motivating factors to help me get on this Female Founders Growth Program.
Yeah, so the Female Founders Growth Program has really been beneficial to me. Basically, I wanted to understand more about my unit economics, and knowing the partnership that they have with IFC was a great shot for me. Also, I feel like a program like this will help me accelerate my growth very quickly, and also learn quickly from other entrepreneurs and make fewer mistakes. And they've stayed through to that, and they've delivered on that.
So when I joined the program, I really did not expect that I would have this very thorough practice with the sessions that we've had. And so when my key takeaway from the program has been becoming investment ready actually is a long journey that one should really literally be very deliberate about. And so from even how to keep my books in check to my due diligence generally, I've now become more aware of the things that I should be doing. For the books, glad we've already had our ERP put in place, but then again, there's another layer that we should also still have, to ensure that we're airtight when it comes to ensuring that the finances are in check with the company. I also love the fact that, the expert-led sessions have been very good. We're currently just in one where we're talking about, what investors look forward to when they want to invest in a company. And so I was literally just checking the boxes to see, how have I done? How, really, I really love the sessions.
So the Female Founders Growth Program, I've won, helped me understand my unit economics very well. I can say that every now and then. I get more clarity with that. Also, I think there's a lot of milestones that we have set for ourselves. Sometimes we don't really even know how to go about it. But being in the program has also helped to put a lot of clarity into that. And also a community of other female founders, other entrepreneurs have also helped learn that the struggle is real, it's not peculiar to you, and you can continue to build your unstoppable. I think what I enjoy most about those two sessions is the fact that it's very practical. It's very real. It's almost like you're learning real-time challenges and real-time solutions to challenges that you had faced. And the fact that people that are on that class have actually journeyed this, they've told this part before you, also means that whatever you're saying is likely not to be new. And so what I've been able to do is to implement as fast as I can, and also be very vulnerable to share my struggles, and I've seen a lot of solutions to those challenges that I brought in.
The program has done more than inspired, because one of the things that I'm taking away from it is a renewed appreciation for the interpretation of our numbers. It helps me to engage meaningfully in robust conversations around the future of the business. When you don't know what you don't know, if there's nobody to tell you otherwise, then you're going to stay in that and sort of be in a rut, right? There's no progress forward or backwards, right? So this program helped me to sort of unpack some of the potential that Sycamore has, but also personally, it helped me to grow professionally, because I have taken away so much from the facilitators of the masterclasses, from the coaches, from the guests that come on, and it's been quite an interesting program for me.
So for other female founders, I'd say this. First of all, my message will be in two parts. So for those who, are literally just trying to build their business from the scratch, understand that you need to put proper structures in place. You need to have the right team. You need to, have all of that. And for female founders who feel like they've gotten that level of structure, please look out for when the announcement is out, because you don't want to miss it. It's a life-changing experience, and I won't trade it for anything. Thank you.
So I would say for the next cohort of the Female Founders Growth, the first thing I will have to tell anyone joining is to be very vulnerable, share your struggles. You never can know who have solutions to what you're facing. You never can know who can introduce you to the next partner that you should be working with. But also, as you learn, you try to implement very fast. You'll be surprised how much growth and progress you would make just by implementing as quickly as possible those lessons you are picking from the program. I'm sure they will enjoy it.
For the next batch of female founders that will join this program, I think you'll take a lot of practical value away, because it's really like a mini MBA in finance in particular. And that is one of the things that you need when you're when you're, just even making plans to accelerate your business. I think beyond that, meeting quality cohort members, meeting the amazing industry Amazons that you're going to meet on the masterclasses and coaching. And generally, I think that there are great networking opportunities, plus resources that, available to you from the partners that you really just have to join. And generally, for women in business, I think that it's all a win for you if you join this program, because all the things I've mentioned, plus that your business is going to really be on a platform where people can see it, I think it's all plus.
My name is Oluwafumilayo Ifeanyi. I own two brands, Ajoke Fabric Enterprise and Ready to Wear by Ajoke. And this day one has been awesome. I'm grateful that I'm here to learn, because I actually thought I knew it all before, but being here is another great opportunity to learn more. And another thing is the networking. Like, I met other brilliant entrepreneurs that I'm grateful for. And my take home today is how to re-strategize. You need to write down your vision and your dreams for your business, how you actually want your business to be showed out there. And I know there's much more that I really need to learn in this class, and after it, I know that you'll see me everywhere. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Blessing Esset, CEO and founder of Afriland. I'm so excited to be part of the FSDH EDC program. I mean, it's my first time being in a formal setting for entrepreneurs, and I must confess it was truly amazing. I met many industry professionals. I mean, I've met someone who was into business for the past 17 years, and just sitting over lunch and having a discussion has opened my mind to so many opportunities and things I can do to enhance my business. I also want to say that the facilitator is amazing. I mean, I have learned so much in the past 4 hours than I have in the past 5 years of being in this business, and I must say that FSDH is doing an amazing job. It just reminds me of a quote by Melinda Gates that says that if you invest in a woman, you're investing in everyone else. Thank you.
I'm actually proud of a number of things that we, as a merchant bank, that we are able to land this. So what we did was get regulatory approvals to enable us proceed on this journey. I'm proud that in the last 18 months, a number of women have been impacted. And just hearing their respective stories is, for me, very fulfilling. So there's a case of a woman who thought her business, a tech founder, not a founder, but a woman in the tech community who had thought her business was going to fold up. But because of our interventions, she's actually been able to revive her business. That, for me, was very inspiring. So for me, what I'm really proud of in this journey is really the impact on female entrepreneurs, and just hearing them and knowing that what we have done has actually created value in their business. And are we making money as a bank yet? No. But for me, it's beyond just the money making. It's really more around the impact. The money will come. I have no doubt about that. But I think just building trust, they knowing that they have a partner that is interested in their success story, is, for me, very, very soothing. And that's really the story we've sold internally to our various stakeholders. And I'm glad that we're able to do this. When you have an idea, you need a number of partners to help you execute it. And I'm really, really glad that this journey we started 18 months ago, we had a lot of support. And this really just spurs us on. And we know that with the support we have been able to get, we will be able to continue this journey into the future. I remember just having this conversation with the board of the bank, and their support was immediate to say, look, okay, let's see how this would work. And I'm glad that we haven't disappointed them in that regard. We also knew that we needed to collaborate with a number of institutions, a number of companies. One of the first ones that I ran to was SME NG. I'm glad for their partnership. There's a female founder who supports entrepreneurs, similar to what we are doing, and even been doing this over the years. Selma Ekio was one of the first people that we went to, knowing what she had done in time past and the collaboration we also had. But just a number of them, a number of DFIs that have supported us local and internationally, BOI, DBN, Impact Guarantee, African Fund Guarantee, and a number of other institutions that have been there with us. And this is just to say thank you for those support. Would I forget IFC? they've come on this journey with us just very recently, but their impact has been significant. Wave Capital, also EDC, those have been amazing partners on this journey, and many others too that I know that are willing to also partner with us. Thank you, and thank you.
In addition, our plan going into the future is to continue to expand on this base. We are going to have annual programs and where we sit down with these women, both in clusters and in larger groups. We have our breakfast meetings. We have one annual women conference. We are also going to have more bilateral engagements with women.
Concerning the future and our thoughts, our plans for the future is digital, as we all know. So in the future, we want to be able to build on what we have, the successes that we have recorded, and we want to be able to come with solutions that address the challenges of women businesses. So when you look at digital space, we want to be able to craft out solutions that present a digital platform. You can access it via an app, and on that app you have access to training, you have access to events, you have access to book a session, if you will, one-on-one session with a coach. So you're able to reach out and get help at any point, at any stage in your business.
So we plan on carrying on with our existing programs, which is the Women Business Impact Program with EDC, in collaboration with EDC, the Female Founders Growth Program with IFC. We plan on, it's going to be a yearly program. We just finished cohort 1 of the EDC program, and for the Female Founders Growth Program, it's still ongoing. So it's a yearly thing, and we also plan on, having networking opportunities like for events, forums, seminars, because we notice that a lot of women have a challenge with networking. So we want to expose them to, experts in the industry, investors, so that they can network. So we'll be having cocktail events, we'll be having breakfast meetings, and our capacity building program would have the ones online, webinars. We also have physical.
So I see that for WIBIs, there are huge opportunities. I think that for the female economy, there's still a lot of mileage to be made. And I'm glad that a number of institutions, other banks, also have similar proposition, but I still think that there's a lot of room. So for us in WIBI, we just keep dreaming and seeing how we can provide solutions, solve problems. Ours is to solve problems. We want to build a community of trusted partners. We want to build a community where our entrepreneurs, our intrapreneurs, our female professionals know that we are an institution they can trust. So when you think of challenges, banking, financial challenges, you think of which institution can I go to where I know that my interests will be very much covered. We want them to think FSDH. And so for me, the future of the female economy is FSDH. And I'm hoping that the women that are within our community and those that are yet to join would realize that FSDH has significant value for them.
And on a final note, I want to speak to my female sisters and entrepreneurs. In Nigeria, the environment is very tough. We have seen all the changes, and we know it's tougher for us as women. We are in FSDH. We are here and positioned to support your business to grow. We will partner with you, we will work with you, we will train you, we will guide you, we will advise you. We will give you the kind of structures and additional finance to enable you grow and escalate your business. We've done this in FSDH in a few years. We have a success story. We have a cohort of women who actually sit down and swear by the FSDH brand. And we are not saying this and beating our chest. We want you to come and work with us, experience us, and find out what it means to work with us in FSDH, guiding your business. We'll take your hand and we'll lead you like a big sister will do.
We participated in the Great Place to Work Award in 2023. Also at the awards in 2023, We actually go to our works first. It's the best place for women to work. Oh, come on. And of course, the best place for diversity inclusion. And that is just who we are.
My name is Gold Woke and I head the Women in Business Desk for FSDH Merchant Bank. At FSDH, we are passionate about supporting women in business in Nigeria. We believe that with the right tools, with the right knowledge and opportunities given to women, they will contribute more to the nation's development. That's why we say, if one woman wins, we all win.
My name is Stella Marie Omogbai. I head the corporate banking and branches at the FSDH Merchant Bank. I have been in FSDH for about a decade now. And in FSDH, our motto is actually, together we'll achieve more. So FSDHU, together we'll achieve more.
My name is Dennis Izaga. I oversee business banking at FSDH Merchant Bank. And from business banking, we have the Women Initiative for Businesses, or WIBI for short. For women in business, we say to you that FSDH Merchant Bank is the place to be, because we have spent time to look at challenges in the space, and we have crafted and continue to craft propositions that will meet and address your business need at every stage of growth. And this is our commitment, this is our assurance to you. At the tip of our spear is our MD CEO, Mrs. Bukola Smith. She has unwavering support for women-owned businesses, and that is why at FSDH Merchant Bank we believe that when one woman wins, we all win.
My name is Bukola Smith. I'm Managing Director, CEO of FSDH Merchant Bank. I'm really delighted to be speaking to you. I'm assured that your business is on the pathway of success, and I know that you can do it. At FSDH, we're happy to support you as you go along your journey. We know for sure that when you win, we win, and together we definitely win. Please feel free to talk to me or any of my other colleagues about your business needs. And I can assure you that we are a partner that you can trust. We're here to support you. Actually, we are here because of you. Without you, the bank will not be in existence. So please let us know what you would like us to do for you. And I can assure you that you will get the support from us. Thank you very much, and I look forward to doing business with you.